Alright, Lanta, so today we got some pretty exciting news over on Bleach So Resonant. Over the last couple of days, we have been getting sprinkles of stuff that is coming away for Chinese New Year. And that stuff will be releasing in less than 48 hours time, so a lot to look forward to that. But then we also do have Nelliel releasing sometime next week, specifically on the 20th of February. And in today's update, we did finally get some news regarding pretty much everything coming our way, stuff that I do want to talk about. So again, Nelliel, first and foremost, is releasing in a week's time on the 20th. She isn't just here just yet, despite us getting a lot of stuff in less than 48 hours time. And with the release of Nelliel on the 20th, this is all the stuff that we are getting. So real quick, recapping Nelliel. She is a tactic thrust unit combining mid-range tactical support with strong damage output, so pretty cool to see that. Applying the persistence debuff, Verde Rush, to enemies to greatly reduce their resistance to all types of debuffs. So again, going with the idea that she is going to be an element support character for Gin, Kenpachi, and potentially Grimmjow. And after releasing a Resurrection, all battle skills are comprehensively enhanced, allowing continuous suppression through charges and spear thrusts, and unleashing massive damage with a fully charged ultimate. Nelliel is overall looking to be a pretty cool and fun character. With that, we are getting her weapon stamp, her core stamp, and also an own stamp set unique to her. All that stuff we did speak about in yesterday's video. And then with her release, we are getting a bunch of new content. So we are going to get the new Nelliel event challenge. This should be our usual ranking event. Specifically though, this is in regards to Despair and Wrath, so against Noitora and also Yami. I do like they are regarding those characters, and they did do that with Grimmjow and also Ogura, regarding their aspects of death, so kind of excited to see some of the other Espadas eventually in-game. We're also going to be getting the daily Nelliel event, Hueco Mundo Scout. That's just something you do daily, very similar to what we have with the Kenpachi event going on right now. We are going to get a new return event, Resonance of Blades. Excited to see what that is going to be. They do say return event, so this might be in regards to returning players that maybe started the game when it first came out, and they do want those new players back. When we go to the event section, there is also, again, stuff to get new people into the game or returning players. Maybe it's not even for returning players, I'm not too sure, but it does say return event. Regardless, though, there's something extra coming out with the release of Nelliel, and then we're also getting a new permanent game mode called Full Release. So this new game mode should be in the challenge section of the game, and from the sounds of it, even though it doesn't say here it's going to be a boss type event where you can get medals, and there's going to be ranking systems in your server, and also, I believe, based on the version that you are playing. So either Crunchyroll, Nuverse, or A+ Japan. So pretty excited to see what the overall rewards are going to be, and how consistent of a game mode this is going to be for our potential daily or weekly routine. Regardless though, more content is always a good thing, and then we are getting some optimization stuff here. Specifically though, one of the better things in my opinion is that we are getting auto battle for Frenzy Feast. I kind of like the idea of that. If you overall do have a good account or a good set of characters and you know you're going to get a good score, the auto control in this game, we did make a video about it in the past, is very good, by the way. If you aren't autoing at certain points, you probably should, because like the auto is insanely good at playing the game, and in some cases can maybe teach you on how to do rotations. Unironically, right? And while we're talking about auto, it's probably worth mentioning that it gets better and better with each update. Sometimes it does goof, but I know with Gin in particular, the auto control wouldn't use his counter effect. Now it does. So the auto is just getting better and better over time. So really nice to see it be added to Frenzy Feast in case you are feeling lazy or know that you're going to be able to get all the rewards regardless. Again, starting on the 20th, we're getting even more content, specifically the Trial Arc Chapter 3 and 4. So this is in the adventure mode section. Right now we do have the memory arc. They did add a whole new section, and I think chapter 2 just dropped today, maybe. I'm actually not too sure. These kind of just get announced out of nowhere. I didn't even know chapter 1 released until a few days later, and I'm only now finding out chapter 2 released. But on the 20th, we are going to get chapter 3 and 4. So overall, again, more content, more rewards too, right? Now with that, we are also getting an additional quality life, specifically in the guild boss section. Well, let's say, for example, you attempt the guild boss and the boss has 2 million HP. You kind of just waste a lot of damage by killing them. If you defeat the enemy, now if you do defeat them, you do get an additional attempt based on the time remaining. That way you have no wasted damage if you are attacking a boss that only has a few million HP left. But now let's go over all the news that is coming our way on the 13th. So for starters, we are going to get all limited characters returning. That is absolutely insane, and we are going to talk about that in, again, a separate video later today, going on with the characters you should be summoning for. But Ichigo, Toshiro, Aizen, and Gin are all returning. They are going to be in a separate banner. You select the character you do want to summon for. They will not all four be in one banner at the same time. you're still only pulling for 1 unit, but you do get the character you want. So if you started the game later and you missed out on Aizen, maybe you missed out on Gin, maybe you want duplicates for Ichigo and Toshiro, well, now is the great time to do that. So really cool stuff to see. With that, obviously, it is expected. Their stamps are also going to be returning. On the 13th, we are going to get the festival check-ins. So accumulate check-ins, so just log into the game to receive a limited gacha summon tickets, limited stamp summon tickets, more summon tickets, specifically on the default banner. And we're also going to be getting stamp nexuses. So really cool stuff there. Starting on the 13th, each time the stamp guaranteed system is triggered, you gain 1 progress point. And with that, you can select 1 core stamp once the progress is full. In total, throughout this entire event, you are guaranteed 2 core stamps of your choice. So this is a really good system overall, making it easier for you to get the desired stamp and not relying on the new pity system that we got around 2 or so weeks ago. But as stated here, the new stamp for Nelliel will be added on the 20th with her release. So it does seem like you are just guaranteed any core stamp of your choice and not specifically for, the default 6 characters. So if anything, you might actually not want to partake in this event until the 20th if you do want to guarantee Nelliel's core stamp, for example. Or if anything, you can just get 1 core stamp of your choice and then wait for the 20th when Nelliel does get added. I think for me, I'm just going to wait until Nelliel is added before I even attempt the core stamp corridor game mode. That way I can potentially get past core stamps, get some duplicates for ones I want, Aizen, Kenpachi, Toshiro, for example, and then also, again, potentially get duplicates or just get Nelliel's core stamp relatively easy. Really cool system, excited about that. On the 13th, we are getting Hueco Mundo Showdown. During this event, clear event stages and meet battle goals to earn rewards. This to me sounds like a daily event, so looking forward to what that potentially could be. On the 13th of February, we are also going to get the Symphony of War second part of the event. Remember, right now, the daily Kenpachi event, you can buy trial certificates, and on the 13th, we are going to get the full Fury part of the event. And with this event, it does increase the drop rate of bonus basic stats for your selected stamp. So this should make getting your desired stamp a lot easier for any character, any stamp. As you'll see by the wording, it doesn't guarantee you get the basic stat you want, but if you do want, let's say, the 3rd Ichigo piece with ultimate charge rate, your chance of getting that is now higher, and hopefully with that, you do get some good advanced stats to go alongside it, so overall, you have a good piece for the character you want. This, and alongside the fact that the Trial Tower hopefully should be on a 20-day rotation, should make farming gear a lot more bearable and easier with the limited stamina that we do currently have access to. We're definitely going to be in a much better place if these stuff are reoccurring with every new character release. So I'm really hoping this event that we do have with Kenpachi is going to be a reoccurring event. Maybe we'll see something like it with the release of Nelliel. Once more, starting on the 13th, if you invite your friends to the game, you can claim amazing rewards. Very curious to see what they deem as amazing rewards. Last time they used a wording like this, they were actually serious. Maybe I'm being gaslit by Brave Souls when they say amazing rewards and it ends up being links or potions. But I'm going to take their word on that. And hopefully this actually is a good system for you just to invite your friends, get new people playing the game. And with that, you get rewarded for it. Most people, I don't think, will take advantage of this system, but some people will get some good rewards from that. We have some other stuff coming our way, this specifically on the 20th. So log into the game to get limited gacha summon tickets, character, and also weapon. This should be the 5 weapon, 5 character summon ticket login bonus with the release of Nelliel. On the 27th, we are going to get another weekly daily event, hunting list, challenge changes to earn points and unlock chests for rewards. We're going to get the bingo scratch off event, return on the 27th. We're getting the lantern riddles, so this is going to be another weekly daily event. This seems to be a new type of event though, and it is specifically for guilds, so more guild content is always a good thing. And then on March 6th, so this should be the second week into, Nelliel's release, a week before Grimmjow, we are going to get pieces of the past, so just the, scrambled artwork event that we normally do get overall for extra rewards. So yeah, overall with the Nelliel character release and also the fact that we are getting all this extra stuff is actually pretty exciting. And remember, they didn't mention the fact that we are getting a selector. That's happening on the 13th as well. I don't believe they mention it any place here. But yeah, overall, a lot of cool stuff coming away in less than 48 hours time. And also a lot of really cool stuff coming with the release of Nelliel. I said this a lot, but right now is a good time to be playing Bleach Soul Resonance. I'm having fun. Hopefully that's R2. And let me know what you'd like to think about all the news that we did get today. I'm curious to know what you'd like to have to say. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.